Hello folks, today we're going to talk about steep turns. The steep turns are done at 1,500 feet AGL. Speed we're going to do between 95 and 100. Bank between 45 and 55 degrees, depending on for private standard or commercial standards. Power is going to be variable depending on bank and wing loading. And it's a 360 degree turn or two 180 degree turns. As we set up the maneuver, there's two different techniques we can use. One is by using trim, and one is not. I prefer to use trim, so as I increase bank past 30 degrees, I take the trim for the nose and bring it up 3 slides. I also put the rivet line of the upper cowl right on the horizon as we're making a left-hand turn. And I fly the airplane pretty much hands off after I've added a couple hundred RPM. As we scan for traffic, we want to also just monitor our altitude and airspeed. Make sure our bank is where it needs to be. If we find that we're descending, take a little bank out. If we find that we're climbing, put a little bit of bank in. Try not to be too pitch sensitive with the airplane. Try to use bank to adjust your wing loading and your climb and descent rates. You pretty much should be flying hands off. As we roll back to wings level, I add forward pressure, continue banking to the right, and put the left side of the cowl right on the horizon. Pretty much flying hands off again, just slight pressure. You can see I'm changing my bank angle ever so slightly just to maintain that altitude. And I'm starting to think about when to roll out. I'm going to roll out approximately 20 degrees prior to my original heading. As I do that, I'm going to decrease the bank, lower the nose, and trim nose down 3 times. Reduce the power, and we should be right back where we were. On a lucky day, we get to feel our wake turbulence.